People like Madison and Tia and Christopher and Tatum, the names on these thank you notes I keep on my desk year-round. They're a reminder of the kids over at the Boys and Girls Club. It's a fantastic organization. I've had the most fun volunteering with them in Baton Rouge because you get to look into the eyes of these kids and teach them and inspire them. Taking just an hour out of your day to go read to these kids in their classrooms through the Boys and Girls Club programs, it means the world to them, it means the world to their teachers, and it means the world to their parents, because those little moments are the things that kids hold on to. And I can be a testament to that. When you see these kids grow up, they remember those little times and those little moments. You make a big impact. It feels great.
Since working with WAFB, I've had the opportunity to work with a number of local charities. Of course, all of that work is rewarding, but I gotta say, the one that turns out to be the most fun is the Louisiana Special Olympics. I started working with Special Olympics almost 20 years ago, and over the time, my involvement has increased. The Polar Plunge is really the highlight of our work with the Special Olympics. It's rewarding in that we have the opportunity to help these athletes as they get out and perform on the field and help them travel. Also, the opportunity to interact with local police departments and law enforcement agencies and see their enthusiasm and their support for the Louisiana Special Olympics.
I spend my free time with the Salvation Army projects. In December, on Mondays and Fridays in front of the busiest Walmart in Baton Rouge, I sing Christmas carols for 4 straight hours. It's an Olympic event singing that long. But people will put in paper money instead of just tossing in coins. They see you working hard. The reason I do that is because I'm on the board of the Salvation Army, and I realize the work they do in so many parts of our community. The angel tree that we have has real children with real Christmas wishes. They are in danger of not getting Christmas. Now, these kids are normal. They're like any other kid. They have any other dream. But if you adopt a child from the Salvation Army tree, you are making dreams happen for a child at Christmas.
One of my favorite things in the world to do is to walk into a classroom and talk with those young minds, or step up on stage and talk with an entire school of young minds, sitting down and reading to them and watching them dive into a story with me. There's nothing more important than our public education system. It's the foundation for everything we hope to be as a city, a state, a country. Nothing's more important. It should be at the top of all our lists. Seeing their eyes light up is magic, but it's up to us to keep that magic going. If our kids don't have everything they need to be successful, it's on us. We're cheating them. I can get a bit preachy when it comes to this, but perhaps it's because it's so very, very important. I can't wait for my next visit. I can't wait to see those eyes light up again. I can't wait for that next little bit of magic.
I've been involved with LSU Tiger Hats for the past several years. Tiger Hats means Human Animal Therapy Services. In other words, we take therapy dogs into various places around the city, and therapy dogs make such a big difference in the lives of so many people. Once we get on the floor with the children at the Children's Hospital, all bets are off. The kids absolutely adore seeing the dogs. You know, it really opens up the opportunity to visit with the children and their parents and their relatives that are in the room with them about good memories of their pets or who they had as a pet growing up. It's huge when you talk about therapy animals and the difference they make. You're able to talk to these people about how important animal therapy is to these patients and especially to the children.
It is no secret that I love all the progress happening in Baton Rouge, especially downtown, and being involved in events like Red Stick Revelry, getting to MC that. That's a blast. But you know, there's an organization, maybe not quite as visible, Family Road of Greater Baton Rouge, the work they do for young mothers. We're talking about teenagers who are really children themselves. They find themselves pregnant. Where do they turn? Well, they offer an array of services. They partner with businesses in town to teach life lessons to these young women about to become mothers. Family Road of Greater Baton Rouge, the work they do to help make a situation that's not the ideal turn out to be pretty good.
This year, my wife and I will continue a tradition that's very important to both of us. In fact, it's partly how we met, the Salvation Army Angel Tree. I remember my mom telling a story. Growing up, her family was poor, and there on the streets of Louisville, a Salvation Army truck came by and gave her and her sister a little doll. That stuck with me, and it's touched me throughout the years, and something I always think about around Christmas time.